Hello everyone, and welcome to part 3 of our Android development series. Last time, we achieved a huge milestone by integrating the Room database to save our data. Today, we are tackling one of the most requested and essential features in mobile development: push notifications. We will ask Gemini to help us construct a logic that allows users to schedule specific deadlines. We aren't just doing a simple alarm. We are building a double reminder system that notifies you 30 minutes before a task is due, and again at the exact moment. This is a crucial skill for any Android developer, so open up Android Studio and let's code. Now, I will ask Gemini to upgrade our application with a detailed notification system. I want the app to send an alert exactly at the scheduled time, but also a reminder 30 minutes in advance, so we know we have a task coming up. Once we have the instructions and code from Gemini, we simply follow them step by step. First, we copy the updated code for task Katie and replace our existing code with this new version. Next, we need to grant the app permission to send notifications. We do this by adding the code provided by Gemini into our Android manifest (XML) file. We simply insert the new lines into our existing code. This upgrade ensures that our notifications will work smoothly on any Android device. The next step is to create a new file for our notifications, called notification.save. We create this file in the same location as the rest of our application files. Once created, we simply copy the code that Gemini generated for us and paste it directly into this new file. After expanding our code and creating new files, we need to bring everything together to ensure it works flawlessly. Gemini has already generated the updated main activity that integrates all these changes. So, we simply copy this new code and replace our existing one to make everything work in perfect sync. Now, it's time to run the app and see it in action. Here we can see the app asking for permission to send notifications. This confirms that our code is correct and the notification system is active. We will, of course, click Allow, as we want to make sure we receive our reminders on the device. Now, let's create a new task and use our new date and time feature. By setting a specific schedule, we enable the app to send us a notification, ensuring we are reminded exactly when the task is due. Here, we can see that our task has been successfully created. This is excellent, and it confirms that everything is working perfectly with both the code and the application. Now, I will ask Gemini to create a task details screen. I want to be able to click on any task to open a new window where I can add a description or edit the due date and time if my plans change. Of course, we have received the complete instructions along with the code. First, we will upgrade our task Katie file using the new code we just received. The next task is to upgrade our task.kt file. We have the code ready, and since Gemini has already done all the heavy lifting, we simply need to replace our existing code with the new version. Now, we will also replace our existing adapter.kt. We received the new code from Gemini, so we will simply replace our current code with this updated version. Now, naturally, we need to incorporate everything nicely into our main file. Once again, we will simply copy the code we received from Gemini and paste it in. Now, we need to create a new file that will serve as the screen for our task details. The process of creating this file is shown here in the video, and Gemini has also provided us with a very nice and detailed explanation of how to do it. We are just one step away. Let's create this last essential file to complete the puzzle, bridging the gap between our code and a working application. Here we can see that our code is error-free. There are no red warnings, which means everything is perfectly set up for a fully functional application. Now, let's finally run our application to check if everything is working correctly. Now, let's create a new task. Of course, we will also add a date and time to set up our reminder and notification. Now, when we click on the task, a new details screen opens up. Inside this screen, we can add specific descriptions, and if necessary, change the date and time. This feature greatly enhances the app's usability and functionality. And there you have it. We have successfully transformed our simple to-do list into a much more powerful productivity tool. Today, we managed to create a dedicated details screen, allowing us to edit descriptions and most importantly update our deadlines, with the app automatically handling the notification rescheduling in the background. The code is clean, error-free, and working perfectly. But we are not stopping here. In the next episode, things are going to get really interesting visually. We will be adding task priorities, allowing you to flag important tasks with different colors. We will also dive into a complete design overhaul, changing the theme and layout to give our application a truly modern and professional look. You won't believe how much better it will look. So, make sure you are subscribed and have the bell icon turned on so you don't miss that visual transformation. Thank you for watching. Keep coding with Gemini, and I'll see you in the next video.